The journey to the destination is oftentimes more important than the destination itself. Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. And if you're not new here, but you haven't subscribed, also, please feel free to subscribe. We would love to have you. And if you enjoyed the vlogs, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. In today's video, I plan to share with y'all some of my vacation prep, kind of my mindset, my process. And I'm also gonna be sharing with y'all a modest vacay Zara haul. Cause y'all, you would be surprised, like it is very hard to find modest vacation clothes, like things that are still cute, still fun, vibrant. I don't know like what is going on, but in a lot of stores, the prints, the fabrics are very much so giving grandma couch, your grandma's favorite drapes. It's giving pale florals. And it's currently like early March, like what's the day? Today's March 9th. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing in a lot of stores right now. And I'm not feeling it. So for me, I'm looking for very bright, fun, vibrant vacay clothes. And y'all, it was a struggle. But anyways, I'll get into that a little bit more and later in today's vlog. But just wanted to kind of let y'all know that I'm going to be doing a haul as a part of this video. So for me, a big part of my vacay prep process is getting my mind right, making sure that I am being methodical in the way that I'm approaching packing and conceptualizing my looks or whatever the case may be, because there's just so much that goes into it for me mentally. So for example, like I need active wear, so things to work out in, hike or whatever. I need things for photo shoots and content creation, date nights, also just casual walking around tourist clothes. So it's just a lot for me to wrap my mind around some things. So I have to always have a process and kind of be organized in the way that I think about things so that I can be comfortable. I'll share with y'all where we're going in our next vlog, but also be sure to follow me on Instagram as well, because I'll probably be posting while we are there. Corey and I have not been on a vacation in 3 years. Like we've gone to places like New York or DC, Chicago, Atlanta, but we haven't been on like a vacation where we have access to the beach. So yeah, there's just a lot to keep in mind. Like we're staying in an Airbnb, so it's just important for us to have a process of how we're gonna get around, how we're gonna eat, because we're not doing like an all-inclusive resort. So it's very different for us, because I think we're like the all-inclusive resort type, because it's just you get there, you don't have to think about anything. But with where we're going, we wanna really experience the culture, get out and about. So yeah, for me, a big part of my process is just planning, not just winging it. And even when it comes to putting together looks for a vacation or even for content creation and shoots in general, it takes me a lot of time and effort to put looks together, to really source the sort of pieces that I want to create looks. And I also have to consider what will the environment I'm gonna be in look like, you know? So it's a lot for me. And honestly, one thing about me is I've learned myself. I've learned what makes me comfortable. I've learned what I need to do to feel my best. You know, through counseling, I've really learned how to just set myself up for success, okay? So with that being said, today's video is sponsored by Faithful Counseling. And like I said, counseling has helped me so much with just accepting who I am, you know, little maybe quirks about myself, and just learning how to really manage my stress or anxiousness, and really having a plan, tools, all those different things so that I can actually be effective when it comes to like managing my mental health. So Faithful Counseling is a great resource if you are looking to get into some Christian counseling. I highly recommend Christian counseling. I personally would always opt for somebody who is Christian. What I like about Faithful Counseling is that they pair you with a licensed Christian counselor. in your state. And it's really convenient because you fill out a questionnaire and they do all the work to pair you with somebody that will be a good fit for you. Within 48 hours, y'all can start talking and, you know, begin working together. I just found that Christian counseling really helped me to kind of take ownership of who I am, the way that God created me to be, and just have the tools to be my best self. Faithful counseling is more affordable than traditional counseling, and they also do offer financial aid for those who qualify. So if you are interested in checking out Faithful Counseling for yourself, I will have a link down below in the description box, which is faithfulcounseling.com/Leah, in which you can get 10% off your first month. I would definitely recommend checking it out, especially if you have been on the fence about getting into some Christian counseling. Like I said, it has really, really, really transformed the way that I think, the way that I move, the way that I process stress, the way that I process anxiety, the way that I handle, you know, my typical ways of thinking. So yeah, I will have the link down below. Thank you, Faithful Counseling, for sponsoring today's video. So I wanted to give y'all a quick OOTD, outfit of the day. Please excuse the background. I need to clean. That's another thing I need to do before we go, is like deep clean, declutter our place. Cause I don't know about y'all, but when I come back from being out of town, I want my place to be pretty close to spotless. So that's another thing I'm gonna be doing this week, along with everything else, to prepare for us to go out of town next week. Today I'm just wearing this it's kind of like oversized. It's a long satin olive blouse. I got this from H&M months ago, and this is honestly like my first time wearing the pair together. I bought it with the intention of wearing it together, and then I'm also wearing these leggings. They're honestly a little bit thicker than leggings. If you're ever not sure what to wear, you can literally never go wrong with monochromatic. It's okay to match. You don't always have to think outside the box. And yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Super comfy and still kind of look put together. So this is the OOTD. So I wanted to do a quick haul showing you guys the pieces that I picked up from Zara. Like I mentioned earlier, y'all, every single place I went to had nothing that I was looking for. Like I said, I wanted bright, bold, fun, summer vacation looks. Nothing too dull, too pastel. And I don't dislike pastel spring colors, but that's just not what I'm going for this particular trip. When I come back and I get more into feeling excited for spring, I might start looking for more pastels. But that's not what I'm looking for in this trip. Like I said, Zara is the only place that had what I was looking for. And I went to a lot of places. So with that being said, I'm gonna start off with this dress right here. And what I'm going for is modest, okay? So that also makes it hard when it comes to looking for pieces, because a lot of pieces are not modest, especially when we start talking about summertime, you know, vacation looks. It took me a very long time to put my looks together, okay? And when you see them on Instagram, act surprised, be excited, act like you ain't never seen it before. The first piece I want to talk about is this dress. I love it. I'm always a fan of like midi length dresses, and I like that this has different colors, but it still looks pretty uniform. I like that it's flowy. The weather's gonna be like in the 70s and 80s, and this is a super pretty feminine dress. It's kind of cinched in the waist, so it's not gonna be like super frumpy, which I really don't like the look of frumpy clothes, but it's also very loose and flowy, and it has a slip included. So yeah, for me, I'm probably going to use some sort of fashion tape right here so that it's not more low cut than what I'm comfortable with. And I will try to link the items that I got below if I can find it. With Zara, a lot of times you got to get it while it's hot and things will be gone. So yeah, this dress, I got it in a size medium. The next piece that I got is like a two-piece set. I mean, you can wear it separately if you want to, but I'm gonna wear it together. And it's this very vibrant orange top. It's very stretchy, breathable. So yeah, I love this top. It's super pretty, vibrant, fun. And I love that it goes up to the neck. It just kind of will accentuate my shoulders. Yeah, it's just very vibrant and fun. I don't know if this is coming up true to color on camera, but it's a very pretty orange color, and I'm just gonna wear it together. I'm not gonna tuck it in or anything. It's so pretty. Like when I saw this, I was like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking for. And this type of stuff, child, I cannot find this nowhere. My intention is to wear the purse with the orange look for kind of like a color blocking moment. Color blocking, if you're not familiar, it's kind of hard to explain. You know, I'm not like a fashion expert, but essentially for the look that I have in mind with the orange and the blue, blue is a complementary color to orange. So when you think of the color wheel, whatever is directly across from it is complementary and blue is across from orange. So that's a good way to consider including color in your wardrobe, or like how to pair it if you're not sure what colors go together. Always refer to the color wheel, and there's a lot of different ways that you can utilize the color wheel. It's not just what is directly across, but for me, that's the easy way for me to think about it. So yeah, this color is gonna go very beautifully with the orange, and it's just gonna be a fun pop of color to the outfit. And to me, that really just screams like vacation. And if you're ever in the market for like some fun, bright purses, and you don't wanna spend a ton of money, or you don't wanna buy designer, but you still wanna kind of have fun with your looks, definitely check out Zara. This bag was like $35.90, which is a pretty good price for something of like this quality. It's not a bad quality at all. I have a ton of Zara bags. I have not bought a designer bag in like over a year. I literally just buy fun little purses from Zara, and I can get the look for less. Now, I'm not saying that I will never buy a designer bag again, but they're just not been on my radar, to be completely honest. So this piece is also very fun, very vibrant. This is a pleated midi skirt. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. I forgot to mention, but I got the orange top in a medium and the orange skirt in a large. This pleated midi skirt, although I'm typically a large in skirts from Zara, it wouldn't fit. So I got extra large, and it fits perfectly. There's no stretch in the waist. And it's weird because my waist is typically a medium, so I don't know. The sizing with Zara can be a little hit or miss, but I just could not pass up this skirt. It's just very fun, very vibrant. And yeah, I'm planning to style this a little bit more casually, and I'm excited about that. So love, 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 love this. Such a pretty color. So this shirt, it's not really very exciting, honestly. It's like a white poplin shirt. It's in a size large. The reason I got this is just so I can experiment more with wearing different types of pieces. Like, I like a good collared button-up shirt, but this material is a little bit thicker than the satin that I'm comfortable with. So I've just picked this up so I can experiment with wearing a style of shirt that I like in a different fabric. And I believe Zara has this sort of shirt in many different colors, but just to start off, I wanted to try white. So I got this in a large because I wanted it to be a little bit more loose and flowy than like my typical medium. The last piece of clothing I wanted to show y'all are these jeans. And jeans and me, we're not really friends, to be completely honest. A lot of times jeans don't fit me well. My waist is a lot smaller than like my lower body. A lot of my weight is in my lower body, so I could easily be an extra large in the bottom and like a medium up top. So jeans just don't work for me, okay? So if you're a curvy girl and you have this sort of body type, you know how it is. It can be a struggle. So I just picked up these jeans on a whim, and surprisingly, they actually fit. I was really shocked. So these are 12, and I believe these are called, they're like vintage skinny jean or something. They're high-waisted, very stretchy, and honestly, they're not too bad. Like, there wasn't like a huge gap in the back or anything, but I wore these once already, and I definitely need to get the waist taken in. I had to keep pulling up the high-waisted, you know, top of the jean. I wore these to the mall the other day, and I could only take a few steps without having to cinch it up. So like, the legs fit really well. It's a very comfortable jean, but I need to get the waist taken in. So yeah. Overall, I really like these, and these are in a size 12. I'm literally a fan of stretchy jeans. Like, if it's not comfortable, I don't want it. Keep it. Okay, so another piece I wanted to show y'all is this belt. I'm not really sure if I'm going to wear this on the trip or not, but I thought it would be nice to have, you know, just to have with me in case I'm going to want to use it. But basically, this is how it looks. The thing I like about it is that it's very stretchy. I don't know how I'm gonna wear this, but it is cute. So it's fun for like a trip, and I like that it's stretchy, it's adjustable. Sometimes when you have belts with like the loops, it's hard to always find the perfect tightness that you're looking for. So yeah, I like that it's adjustable, very stretchy, very comfortable. So I'm not sure what I would wear this with or if I will wear it, but I just decided to keep it. And honestly, this will be a good addition to my wardrobe just for the summertime in general. Definitely check out Zara for their accessories. They have a lot of unique pieces. So I ended up getting one pair of shoes. I like these because one, they're flats and flats are comfortable and comfort is everything. This color green is very popular for the spring summer season. It's like a fun way to add a pop of color. What I love about the colors that are available in stores right now is that they're bright and vibrant, but they're not neon. I'm not like a huge neon fan, so they're still like rich, and I love like a rich, you know, vibrant color. So these I think would be really cute to wear with the jeans and with this shirt, maybe like tied in the front, and then this could be like a pop of color. I don't know. I'm gonna experiment with how I'm gonna wear these, but I'm definitely gonna wear it with this dress because it's just, I mean, why not? It's just really pretty and different. So yeah, they also had these in clear, and I kind of want to get the clear ones too. Obviously, those would be more versatile. I also picked up some earrings from Zara. So these are just a basic pair of like a rustic looking gold hoop. I like that it fastens right here, so I don't have to worry about clamping them down. Considering that bold, bright, fun vacay colors is what I'm going for, when I saw these, I had to get them. They're so pretty and they're very fun. They're very different than the type of earrings I would typically go for, but they're just fun hoops, and I feel like it's gonna go really well with the look I have in mind for that blue skirt. A lot of the pieces that I got are gonna be great for the summer as well. So I'm not a wear it once type of girl. I'm gonna wear this stuff regularly. So I did pick up some jewelry from a website online. I think it's called Objects Jewelry. And I picked up some rings that are not real diamonds because I don't want to even be bothered with bringing my real ring there. So this is one of them. Like if I'm going somewhere and I don't want to have, you know, I want to obviously display that I'm married, this is a good one. And then I also picked up this ring, which is a little bit more fun. These are stackable, so I might wear them together like this, or I might just wear one of them on their own. The benefit of not bringing my actual wedding rings is that I don't have to worry about losing them. I don't have to worry about them coming off in the ocean or in the water. So yeah, that's just kind of like a fun tip. If you're traveling and you don't want to be bothered, you don't have to, girl. Okay, so I also wanted to get a vacation nail polish color because I do my own nails. I don't go get my nails done. And honestly, I like being able to do my own nails because if I need to touch it up, I can. So this is the one that I got. It's from Essie. I picked this up from Ulta. And it's just a really pretty, bright coral color. And this is in the color Check In to Check Out. I didn't know that this was the name of it until right now, but that sounds like a vacay color to me. Check In to Check Out. I also picked up a fragrance. Like y'all, when I tell y'all I've been preparing for this trip, I want to feel great. I want to have everything that I need. I want every concern to have been considered before I go on this trip. The worst thing is going someplace and being like, oh, I should have brought this. Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. Da 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 da. No. I picked up a vacation fragrance. I got this from Sephora. This is the Skylar Clean Beauty perfume, and it's in the fragrance Capri Summer. And I just went to Sephora kind of like randomly, smelled a lot of different scents, and I really like this one. I've never purchased a fragrance for a vacation before, but I've heard that like if you use a specific scent for a trip, once you come home, it'll always remind you of those memories. So, I mean, why not? So the thing I like about this brand is that it's hypoallergenic, safe for sensitive skin, and that's what I have, sensitive skin. So the notes are bergamot, neroli, and blood orange, and it says that it's a sparkling citrus sweet scent. This is what the bottle looks like. Very fun, you know, looks like a vacay scent. It smells so good. But yeah, I like that it's like good for sensitive skin because I have sensitive skin, so if I spray it on my neck, I don't want to worry about like breaking out or anything. So I think this is the first clean beauty fragrance that I've gotten, and I didn't look for it on purpose, but it smells really good. Yeah, it just smells like fresh, light, juicy because of the citrus. And I personally like citrusy, fresh scents. I'm not gonna do like a try on of my swimsuit because that's a little weird in my opinion. So this is one of the swimsuits that I got from Target. It's a one piece and it kind of goes up here. It's kind of like a high neck. I don't know if you can kind of get the vibe, but yeah, very pretty bright color. I like that it has adjustable straps. When it comes to like dressing modestly for like a beach trip, I just try my best. You know, I don't like to have my cleavage out. I don't want my butt to be out. So honestly, when it comes to finding a good swimsuit, it took me a lot of time. A lot of places these days do not have full coverage swimsuit bottoms. Like the intention that I'm seeing and the trend is that people want their cheeks to be out. And that's not my preference. That's uncomfortable, first of all. That's not what I'm going for, second of all. And like whatever happened to normal swimsuits that actually cover your butt? Like I literally have to scour through everything. The good thing about Target is it does show on the back, like if it's full coverage, medium coverage, low coverage, and I just search for like the full high coverage swimsuits. I'm open to wearing like high-waisted swimsuits. You know, I don't care specifically to only wear one pieces, but that's kind of like what I found that I liked the best with what I could actually find. So I got my swimsuit in an extra large solely because I wanted full coverage. So it's a little loose at the top, but it still covers. So yeah, if you're looking for a modest swimsuit, definitely check out Target. They also have really cute cover-ups as well. So these are kind of just like pants, and they have a opening on the side. So yeah, when I'm not in the water, I can have this on. And I basically got a similar option in black. I wanted to just kind of touch on swimsuits because I know that it can be hard to find modest clothes. But be encouraged, you know, just be prepared to spend some time looking for things that you're comfortable with, and be encouraged not to settle, because when it comes to modesty, we're really pushing against the grain of culture. We're being very countercultural by opting for modest clothes. So just be prepared to take the time that it's gonna require to find pieces that fit what you're going for. You don't want to have the world and what's popular shaping the way that you go about the way you present yourself. Like you have the control. So just do your due diligence, take your time. But yeah, I've been shopping for this trip for a couple weeks now because I wanted to make sure that I had everything I needed. So yeah, that's basically it for my little haul. Y'all, this is like one of my go-to smoothies. It's so good. I probably make this like maybe 5 times a week. If you follow my recipe to a T, you really can't go wrong, honestly, because it honestly tastes like, to me, it tastes kind of like a Frosty. It has that thick consistency because, you know, I used frozen banana, ice. I've been opting to use like vegan protein because I noticed that like whey protein was causing my skin to break out. My skin's like super sensitive, so yeah. But this one's really good. Like a lot of vegan proteins don't taste the best, but this is good. And you have to get the chocolate peanut butter flavor. So I'll have like, I'm gonna have so many links in the description box, but I'll have a link to the protein powder, the peanut butter powder. It's like a good way to get in some protein. I didn't mention it earlier, but I did go to the gym today. I'm still working out, like lifting weights 5 to 6 times a week. So yeah, getting protein in is important. And honestly, I haven't had anything to eat today for real, other than coffee, which is terrible. So yeah, I need to do better. I'm not usually the type that doesn't eat, but I've been busy. So I wanted to end off this video answering a few questions. I've asked y'all on Instagram earlier this week to send in some questions for like a Q&A. So I'm gonna answer just a couple questions that y'all sent in on Instagram. How do you personally maintain discretion while also building community on your platforms? i.e. choosing the content that you share, how far you go with your personal life, etc. How do I personally maintain discretion? For me personally, I like to be purposeful in the content that I create. I like to be God-led in the content that I create. That's important to me. And I always try to be in tune with the Holy Spirit if I'm talking about something and make sure that it's in alignment with what God wants me to talk about. That is something that counseling really helped me with, was learning how to be more discreet. I do have a video all on like discretion and how I approach it with my channel, which I will have linked below as well. But overall, I would just say I'm very mindful. I'm very intentional. I'm not the sort of person who's just gonna get online and just start rambling. Like, it's not happening. I'm older, you know, I'm getting older. I'm gonna be 28 on March 26th. So I'm maturing, and I've been on YouTube for a very long time. Like, y'all can go back and look at my old videos. I've been on since I was like 19. So, you know, the older I get, the more I really honor my discretion. I honor having privacy, being selective with what I say, and not feeling pressure to overshare, not feeling pressure to talk about things I don't want to talk about. I maintain discretion by being true to myself and what I'm comfortable with. I share what I want to share. And nobody is entitled to more than that. And that applies for anybody who wants to create Christian content. Like, people are not entitled to your life. You share based on what you're comfortable with. And in a certain season, it might be different than what it is down the line. You can always revisit it, revise, and create based on your comfortability, and comfort levels change. I'm way more private than I used to be, and I also enjoy creating content now more than I feel like I ever have, because I'm doing it on my terms and I'm walking in alignment with the Holy Spirit. It's really completely up to you. And don't ever let nobody pressure you into sharing things you're not comfortable sharing, because if you put something out online, you really can't take it back. You can delete it, you know, whatever, but you can't take it back. So be intentional. I'm extremely intentional about what I share. I don't post anything without reviewing it multiple times. I'm just that sort of person, and that makes me feel comfortable with sharing my life when I can be thoughtful and intentional about it. So that would be what I would recommend, because it really does take intentionality, but you literally can do it. Just listen to how you feel and follow the Holy Spirit. Somebody asked, what's my favorite hairstyle? And I'll put up a picture over here of what it kind of looks like, but I really like to wear like a low, sleek bun. I think that's a really cute look, and it looks very like sophisticated, and it just looks really snatched. But I'm wanting to wear my hair out like in more of a fro more. I think honestly the products that I was using, my hair didn't like, so it wouldn't cooperate, so I would put it into a bun. But I tried to like switch up the way I was doing my wash and go, and like this is hair that needs to be washed, but it's, you know, I like the way that it looks. It's very big, voluminous. It doesn't have like a ton of definition, but I don't really mind that. But the products I was using before, I wasn't really liking, and I just had to think about it critically. Like, wait, why do you not like the way that your hair is coming out? And I changed up my wash day, and now I'm a little bit more satisfied. So I might not be doing that little bun all the time. I really feel like it's not good on my hair to just slick it back like that. So yeah, girl, but the bun is cute still. It's just a cute way to have like your hair natural and still have like a super slick, sleek look as well without having to put heat on your hair. So the next question I'm going to answer is, as a Christian, how have you learned not to conform with the trends of this world? For example, social media trends. Honestly, I'm very in tune with what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So for example, like I said, I wanted to get some bright, bold colors for the summertime or for my vacation. That's not the way I typically dress. I'm not typically a very like bright, bold dresser. And I would say it's pretty on trend right now to dress boldly in, you know, like the bold, bright colors. So for me, I'm not conforming to the ways of the world by wearing less modest clothing, you know, showing more skin and being more, dressing more provocatively. But I can try trends that are comfortable to me, like experimenting with color. Like the style is still the same, the way I would dress is still the same, but it's a different color. So to not conform to the ways of the world when it comes to social media, you have to just be mindful of like what it is that you feel like you want to try. And do you feel like it is God honoring to do that? Like a trend that I see a lot of people wearing with fashion is like they wear a suit and it's kind of like trousers, and then they wear a blazer, and then they wear a bralette under it, and it's like high waist pants, and it's kind of like a girl boss sort of look where you're wearing a suit but you're just wearing a bra. Like I would not wear that. And you know, if I wanted to try a trend of wearing more suits, which is something that I wanted to do last year, I'll put up a picture over here of what I kind of looked like when I experimented with that look. I did it my way. I didn't wear a bralette because that's not what I was comfortable with. So to not conform to the ways of the world, you really just got to be in tune with who you are, who God created you to be, and stand firmly and boldly on that. You can play around with different colors. You can play around, you know, and try different maybe content styles, you know, like I've been trying to do more reels, you know, like that's not the way I don't enjoy creating that content 100% right now, but I'm challenging myself to be, you know, a little bit more progressive with the times, as people say, but it's not my comfort zone. So there's a way that you can try different trends and still be authentic to yourself and still uphold your Christian morals, you know? So for example, I don't use music with profanity in it at all. Like you're never gonna hear that. You're never gonna hear me curse or anything like that. And I don't use music like that on my platform. So if I create a reel, I'm gonna use a reel with some music that doesn't have words or music that I know is not inappropriate for what I'm going for. So I guess in order to not conform, you just have to stay true to yourself and be bold in that. But you can try different trends, but just do it in a way that is God honoring and true to who you are and who you want to be. Like you don't have to be like everybody else. Like literally be yourself and be bold. Like as a Christian, feel empowered to walk in social media in a different way, different from how other people are showing up. Like you literally don't have to look like everyone else. I refuse to. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be me every day, all day of the weekend. It's going to look different from other people because I'm not trying to emulate anybody. Okay, so the last question I'm going to answer is, before meeting Corey, was there a moment you felt fear of ending up alone? And I think that's a really good question. So I met Corey when I was 22 and Corey was 24. Now, like I said, I'm about to be 28. Corey is 30. So when I met him when I was 22, I was living in Houston. I had graduated from college. I feel like I graduated from college when I was 21. So I had moved to Houston. I was living there. Prior to meeting Corey, I definitely wanted to be in a monogamous relationship. I definitely wanted to maintain high standards for myself and for my life. I have a video that I made years ago, literally in that season before I met Corey. And you can literally see me in my little townhouse in Houston. And I was sharing about being single, Christian, and upholding standards because that's literally what I was trying to do. So I created a video back then, which you can watch and kind of reference and see how I managed it. But did I have a fear of ending up alone? I wanted to be in a relationship. I wanted to be in a monogamous relationship. I just had not met anybody. So I was really trying to keep my faith in God and not allow fear to creep in. I feel like it's easy for me to worry and it's easy for me to be anxious. So I'm always actively pushing against that. So I can't reside in a place of worry. And that's a choice. I know it's hard. And over the years, I've learned how to really do that better and better. But I might have, I don't know. I can't tell you for certain. Maybe deep down inside, I might have feared that I wouldn't find somebody. But that's not how I was behaving. That's not what I was telling myself, and that's not what I was believing in God for. I knew that he would bring me the right person, and I was having faith in that. So, you know, my encouragement would be to really stand firm in your faith and don't let fear creep in to the point where that is your driving force. If I was operating based off of fear, I don't think that my conversations with Corey would have been so great in the beginning. I probably would have been nervous, like, this is all or nothing. I need this to work out. But instead, it's like, you know, I had to hype myself up when I was single. But what I would have to tell myself is, just as much as he might be looking for a great woman, you're looking for a great man. You're looking for the right man. It's mutual. Like, if you go to an interview, I would tell myself the same thing. And my mom would tell me this as well. Like, they're looking to hire somebody. You're not just there for no reason. Like, they're looking to hire somebody. So, you know, don't feel like you're in such a deficit. So that's something that I always tell people that are single who might be struggling. Like, you have control over the narrative of your single season. Allow that season to be a season in which you are really being selective, in which you are really working on yourself, healing yourself, pouring yourself up, so that you don't feel fearful and you don't feel like you are in a deficit. You need somebody to make you complete. Work on completing yourself, allowing God to complete you. And then when you meet the right person, y'all can hit the ground running together as two full people. So if you're struggling with fear of not meeting somebody, encourage yourself and say, you know what, as much as, you know, like, let's say you're going on a date, as much as you might feel worried, just know, I don't have anything to worry about. I'm trying to get more information about this person, and I can make a decision if I want to move forward from there. Like, allow yourself to have some level of control over the narrative of your single season, because it's easy to have fear. It's easy to let that take over. But one thing I've learned as somebody who can struggle with anxiety, you always have to be pushing against it. You have to have positive self-talk. So yeah, in that video, you can kind of see where I got to. But yeah, I wanted to be in a relationship, and I wasn't. But I wasn't gonna allow myself to become jaded in the process. And you might say, oh, 22 was young. Oh, whatever. For me, I didn't have a lot of serious relationships before Corey. I think I had like one relationship that was 6 months. I didn't have that. So I didn't have anything to say, oh, you met this person, you'll meet another person, you'll meet that. No, I had like not much of a track record with long relationships to even say that that would be the case for me. I had to have my faith in God, not my faith in my circumstances or my track record or, you know, whatever. So I hope that answers your question. But I just want you guys who are single to be encouraged to continue to build yourself up, and don't see yourself as lacking anything, because every season has purpose. And one thing that the Holy Spirit has shared with me recently is the journey to the destination is significant. The journey to the destination is oftentimes more important than the destination itself. So anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed this Q&A part of my vlog. I'm gonna end the video here. Corey and I will be on vacation next week. So if you wanna see some real-time pictures and, you know, where we're at and how I ended up styling the different pieces, definitely be sure to follow me on Instagram at LeahsEssence. And I will likely be vlogging out there as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to do so. Give this video a thumbs up. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing y'all in my next one. Bye.